Good morning. This is cause number 2020-29933. In the interest of Mia Hayden, all parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Miss Williams?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Monique Williams, mother.
And for the state?
Kavita Sharma for the state, Your Honor.
All right. The court will note that the non-custodial parents, Terrell Hayden. Mr. Hayden made an appearance in court in December. And was later given notice of this Zoom hearing by a certified mail return receipt requested that was delivered at 12:27 p.m. on June 26, 2021, and he has not checked in. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, we'll proceed by default. Proceed by default.
Yes, Your Honor. State would like to call
I'm
Ms.
sorry.
Monique
Go ahead.
Williams.
Go ahead.
Ms. Williams, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
How many children do you have?
I have 5.
Okay, and the child that we're here for is Maya Queen Hayden?
Yes, ma'am.
And how old is Maya?
She's 3.
And who is her father?
Terrell Trans Hayden.
And were you ever married to Mr. Hayden?
No.
Have you ever lived with Mr. Hayden?
Your phone was breaking. Can you repeat that again for me?
Yes. Have you ever lived with Mr. Hayden?
Yes.
And when did you separate?
You said when did I leave?
Yes. When did you all stop living together?
May of 2019.
Since you all separated, who makes most of the decisions for your daughter?
I do.
Do you believe that joint managing conservatorship is in the best interest of your daughter, meaning both you and Mr. Hayden have access to health, education, and medical records to your child and to make legal decisions?
Yes.
Okay. As far as possession and access, how is the relationship between Maya and her father?
He doesn't really see her unless he sees me out somewhere or she's with his mom. She goes with his mom all the time, so he sees her only when she goes over there, and that's rarely. And he rarely call. He doesn't really call her at all.
So he doesn't play a big role in her life.
No.
And even though he's not in her life a lot, you still believe that joint managing conservatorship is in the best interest of your daughter.
Yes, I have no problem, sharing joint custody with him.
And you have no problem if the court ordered a standard possession order where he would be allowed to visit her on the first, third, and fifth weekends of the month, correct?
Yes, I have no problem with that. Only that it's at his mom's house because he doesn't have a stable place to stay. He's everywhere.
Okay. And as far as child support, how do you cover the expenses for Maya?
Um, I work. I'm not
Okay.
working right now. I'm unemployed, but usually work.
Okay. Does Mr. Hayden contribute to the expenses of your daughter?
No.
Do you know if he has a source of income?
No, I don't. I'm not sure.
Does your daughter have health insurance?
Yes.
How is she covered under health insurance?
She has Medicaid.
Okay. When you and Mr. Hayden stopped living together as a family unit in May of 2019, has Mr.
Mhm.
Hayden given you any to cover expenses for your child since then?
No, ma'am.
Are you asking the court to order retroactive child support from May of 2019 to today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and because Mr. Hayden has no source of income, we're going to use the minimum wage to determine child support. Is that correct?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to order $189 for child support?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to order medical support at $57 a month?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is based on the 17.50% because Mr. Hayden has one other child that he's obligated to pay support to, correct?
Yes.
And the retroactive child support amount is $5,103. Are you asking the court to order that Mr. Hayden pay that at $76 a month?
Yes, ma'am.
And has there been any incidents of family violence or domestic abuse between you and Mr. Hayden?
Yes.
Can you tell the court what happened?
We got into an argument, and I had my daughter in my hands, and he hit me with my car keys.
Did you call the police?
Yes.
Was anyone arrested based on this incident?
No.
Are you asking the court to keep your information confidential because if Mr. Hayden knew where you lived, it may cause harm to you or your child?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking that pickup and drop off of your child be at the McDonald's on 700 Garth Road in Baytown, Texas?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to order Mr. Hayden to pay court costs as they're billed?
Yes.
Judge, I have no further questions for this witness.
All right, ma'am, do you sign the order?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And you're asking me to approve it? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
You asking me to approve that order?
Yes, sir.
All right, the court will approve the order as submitted.